Welcome to the Love You Deserve podcast, the podcast for professional women who are ready to attract healthy love without shrinking, without settling, and without second guessing themselves. I'm your host, Coach Yolanda. Let's dive into today's episode. Today, we're going to talk about how to date like a high value woman. Yes, we are high value women. We value ourselves and we date a certain way. And we're going to talk about how to date that way. I'm reminded of a story of a lady who was in a dating relationship with a guy. And so she had heard all this stuff growing up about how if you like a man, play hard to get so the man will chase you. How many of you heard that? Yeah. Play hard to get so that the man will chase after you. And she believed it. She believed that if she played hard to get, he would be more interested and he would chase after her. The problem came in that she really liked him and she was playing hard to get. She was being inconsistent. She was being hot and cold. She would be on the phone with him, acting like she was into him. And then when he asked her out, she'd come up with an excuse. And she wouldn't give him an alternate date. Like if she couldn't do Tuesday, she didn't say, well, I can do Friday or Saturday. She just said she wasn't available. But then on the phone, she would act like she was so into him and they would be hitting it off. And then when he asked her out, she would say, oh, I'm busy. So she kept doing this back and forth, back and forth. She thought he was getting more and more interested. But what she was really doing was letting him know that she was childish. He said, oh, she playing games. She ain't into me. I'm gonna quit wasting my time and move on with somebody else. And that's exactly what he did. Oh, she was heartbroken. She was heartbroken because she listened to her friend who doesn't have a man give her advice. Mm. Don't take advice from women who are not where you want to be. Did you hear what I just said? I said, do not take dating advice from women who are not where you want to be. If they knew what to do when they have a man, I'm just saying, stop taking advice from women who can't keep a man because we hate to say this out loud, but there are women who are jealous of you because you are a professional. There are women who would say things to sabotage you because they don't want to see you happy because they're not happy. There are women like that, but Coach Yolanda's not that woman. Do not, I repeat, do not take dating advice from someone who is not where you want to be because they can't tell you how to get to where they haven't gone first. Mm, that's for somebody because that's not in my notes. High value dating isn't about playing games. High value dating is about knowing your worth and acting like it. Oh, you know you somebody, you act like it. High value women don't chase men. They don't beg for attention. High value women like us, oh, we have a full life, whether we have a man or whether we don't. High value women ask questions instead of assuming they already know the answer. High value women don't assume. We ask questions, direct questions, and we expect direct answers. Like, what do you see yourself in a year? What do you see yourself in 5 years? What's your goal? What's your vision for your finances? What do you see? Do you want to get married one day? Do you want to have children? We don't assume that every man wants to have children. We don't assume that every man doesn't. We ask the question because we are high value women. High value women know when to walk away. Yes, we do. I'm going to say that again. High value women. Say that's me. Yes, that's you, honey. High value women know when to walk away. Back to our lesson last week about red flags. Don't do like Coach Yolanda. Don't see the red flags and stay. Don't fall for that old wives' tale that says having a man is better than having no man. That be a lie. That be a lie. And every woman who told me that stayed was miserable. Life is too short for Coach Yolanda to be miserable, and I don't want that for you. So know when to walk away, know when to call it quits, and figure it out before you become exclusive. Figure it out before you have sex. Figure it out before you catch feelings. Figure it out early. And how do we figure it out? By paying attention. Remember, we talked about that female intuition. You feel something not right, investigate. Don't brush that off. Investigate it. You can't make up what's not there. So just investigate. Don't prove your value, embody it. You don't have to date to prove that you're worthy. You're worthy whether you're dating or not because you're valuable. You are a high value woman. You don't chase. You don't beg for attention. If he's not that into you, let him go. If he's not consistent, move on. If he can't define the relationship, it's been 6 months and he don't know if y'all friends, and if he don't know if he want to date you exclusively, that's a sign. He playing. Move on. We are high value women and we don't have time to play games. Know when to walk away. You don't have to prove your value. Embody it. Be valuable. Choose to protect your heart. Here is your journal prompt for the week. Get your journals. Here's your question. Be honest with yourself. Where have I abandoned my value in dating? Ooh, way back when I was dating. I abandoned my value once. I was dating this cute little side piece. He was a cute little scrumptious little side piece. And I didn't really want to be having sex, but I did because I knew if I didn't put out, he wouldn't be there because I knew that the reason he was there was for sex. I know that sounds crazy. It's like side piece energy. When you're the side piece and you know you're the side piece, he's there for a reason. He's there for sex. And if he's not getting it from you, he's going to be getting it from somebody else. And he could be getting it from you and somebody else. So I'm just saying, he wasn't, this guy that I was with wasn't married. And he wasn't in a relationship at the time. But in his mind, I was in the category of side piece. I was not somebody he saw himself being serious with. And at the time, I was broken and I really didn't care that he didn't want to be with me seriously. Because at that point, he was just eye candy. He was just something to do at that point in my life. This was after my divorce and before my current marriage. So in that time, Stella had a Winston. Woo! That's a whole nother video about my little Winston. But finding myself and becoming emotionally whole and choosing to do that work, wow, embodying what a high value woman is makes you attractive. It makes you attractive to the right man. When you know your worth and you walk in it, you become attractive to the kind of man you want to be exclusive with. But when you don't know your worth and you walk in brokenness and you that whatever girl and you do whatever to keep a man and whatever to chase a man, then you attract the kind of man who will use you. You attract the kind of man who is also broken because hurt people hurt people. That's right. And so you end up attracting who you are. We want to attract high value men. So we must become high value women. So back to your journal prompt question, where have you abandoned your value in dating? And how can you fix it? It's one thing to make a mistake, but we're here to learn from mistakes. This is a safe space. We've all missed it, but what have you learned from that mistake? Here's your affirmation for the week. I am the prize and I date like I know it. Oh, did you hear what I just said? I said, I am the prize and I date like I know it. Uh, I walk in the room like I know it. I talk on the phone like I know it. I date like I know I'm the prize. Proverbs 18:22 says, he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing, and he, the man who finds a wife, obtains favor from the Lord. You are the prize. But if you don't act like it, then nobody's going to value you if you don't first value yourself. I am the prize and I date like I know it. I love that. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. Here is your exercise. Your exercise is to practice embodying high value. You're going to practice being a high value woman this week. That may look like not chasing, not begging. That may look like you not texting first. And when you exchange contact information, let him reach out first. Being a high value woman may involve setting some boundaries and sticking to them. If your boundary is, we're not going to have sex on the first date, then on that first date, you go home alone because you set a boundary that you are a high value woman and you're going to act like you know it. Sometimes embodying a high value or being a high value woman involves saying no without over explaining. Remember, we talked about how do you say no without over explaining yourself? You say, that doesn't work for me. Okay, great. Have a good day. That doesn't work for me, and I don't have to give you an explanation. It just doesn't work for me. And if it doesn't work for me, it doesn't work. And that's okay. It's okay to say that doesn't work for me. And you don't have to over explain. I am super excited about the new coaching program. Oh, yes. It's a 12-week program. It's walking you through three parts. Part one is talking about emotional wholeness. Part two, we're shifting your mind and we're helping you see yourself as worthy and confident. And then part three, we talk about dating strategies. And by the end of those 12 weeks, you're going to be looking at yourself and embodying this high value womanism. You're going to know it when you walk in the room. They're going to say, oh, look at Rebecca. Yes. Not only does she have the bag, but she has the confidence in dating to match. And that's the goal. That's the goal. Your confidence is attractive. And our goal is to help you get that with our book and with the coaching program and more details to come. Thanks for joining me for the Love You Deserve podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, share it. If you're on IG, follow me at coach_Yolanda B. If you would like more free resources, hop over to my website at yolandabethea.com. I'll put the link in the show notes. And there under resources or blog, you can find some free relationship resources that you can use to better your relationship, to grow. And remember, the love you deserve is never too much to ask for. See you next time.